Hello friends, welcome back to lecture 2 of module 12 of the stress management course. I am your host Shubhra Sinha and this section will take you to a tour of the basic life skills and how they are proved to be beneficial for us. So, basic life skills includes a bouquet of skills which can be implemented as and when required. First of them is called self-awareness. This is basically being conscious about oneself through reflection or introspection. When I say that it is about being conscious of oneself means being aware of one's thoughts, intentions, emotions and their causes, their actual causes and their probable consequences. If we simply know about ourselves correctly, many of the problems of our life can be solved. The second skill of life is the critical thinking ability, which involves reflective thinking to make decisions about what to believe or do. What should I believe? What should I not? Why should I work in a certain manner? Why should I comply with the command which is being given to me? And all these whys should be answered in a very logical manner. This logical thinking and removing of the ideas which are found illogical, irrational is called critical thinking, where I am questioning my own thoughts and also my own way of thinking about a particular thing, where I am conscious about the reasons, the logics on which I base my decision, I base my thinking, my principles. This particular thing is called critical thinking. So, I am no way claiming that I am an person free of all kind of errors. As a human being, everybody is open to commit certain errors, but the important aspect is whether I accept that I can do certain errors, whether I am conscious for looking my errors and then correcting them in future. If I am behaving in this way, I am engaged in critical thinking. I am not only thinking of the advantages of what I do or say, but also the possible disadvantages. I also keep an eye over where I went wrong and I genuinely try to improve over this particular aspect. So, taken together, this thing is called critical thinking. Then creative thinking means, am I able to do out of the box thinking? Means, can I generate ideas and solutions which are not conventional, rather innovative, which makes them more suitable to solve problems of the current era, which is in many ways different from the earlier times? If I do, means I will be able to provide more solutions during a brainstorming session whenever I am thinking of a problem which needs to be solved. I can look at the situation from a fresh perspective, I can get new insights from it that will help me greatly in solving that problem. So, creative thinking also includes fluency, originality and elaboration of ideas. It requires resistance to closure or keeping an open mind. Means I do not want to close my thinking, rather I want to keep it open and let the ideas flow to me from all directions, out of which I can do some wonders by assimilating them, by combining them in a new innovative way. Then decision making is another important skill. and it is basically a process of identifying and choosing from different options. When there are more than one possibility existing for a particular issue, for us it is sometimes difficult to select the correct one. This is called the process of decision making, that out of all possible solutions, which one I am going to choose and why. If I am good at this exercise, of course my life will be very much smooth, but if I either either I fear making decisions, so I simply push it towards other people, or I take decisions in haste, or I take decisions without proper planning and understanding of the thing, it may cause me a lot of stress in future. Problem solving is a closely related process where I utilized my knowledge and skills to manage unfamiliar situations. Uh, this is of course not like following a set of algorithm that computers do, but human minds can handle more complex problems than what we do with the help of computers, and it requires a complicated way of thinking and thinking about the situation and utilizing the knowledge that we have. Next is effective communication. Nobody can be unaware of the importance of this particular part, effective communication. So, whenever we try to share our ideas with other people, how good we are in doing it. Can I correctly convey my own thoughts, my ideas, my perceptions to others, and correctly understand their ideas, their perspectives, their messages which they are sending to me? If this communication is effective, it is going to help us a lot in achieving success in life. Then comes the interpersonal relationships. Man is sometimes referred to as a social animal, means something that cannot live in isolation. Wherever we live, we need people around us for a number of reasons. It is not only that they help us doing our task, but their presence is most of the time relaxing and assuring that somebody is there. It refreshes me whenever I get bored. I can simply walk and have a chat with my friends or people around me. So, having interpersonal relationship is very important for emotion regulation, for having a sense of reassurance and safety and belongingness, and therefore initiating and maintaining relationship is also a kind of a skill one must have. Empathy is the next set of skill that we must have, and it refers to the understanding and sharing the feeling of another person by putting oneself into his place or her place. This is simply means seeing the world from somebody else's perspective. Another life skill which is important is coping with stress. How much stress tolerance or coping strategies I have. Coping with emotions, whether I am able to manage my emotion and manage my feeling, whether I know how to discharge them in a socially sanctioned way, and of course coping with the problem, coping with the situation also is a big skill which individuals require if they want to live a happy and contented life. What could be the consequence of employing these life skills in different domains of life? Well, we can have very explicit positive consequences, like improved mental health. Our mental health will get improved due to this. The bonds that we share with other people will get strengthened by having this kind of tools in our behavioral repertoire. We can become more resilient, that is able to tolerate more stress than before, and also I am capable of answering back, I am capable of rising up again and again whenever I am confronted with problems. Then the decision making ability improves and the confidence level also get boosts because of such life skills. So, this was all about the summary of life skills, and some of them will be elaborated separately in the upcoming lectures. So, here is a quick recap which says that in this module we have learned about basic set of life skills, which includes a number of skills like self awareness, critical thinking, creative thinking, decision making and problem solving, effective communication, interpersonal relationships and so on. And we also discuss some of their positive effects on life. Here is the list of recommended readings for you. Keep going through the list. Thank you very much for your patient listening. Thank you.